Hello YouTube, and welcome to the video. So today is week 2, day 4. So just starting off now with some 12 each deadlifts. I really like these because it helps me get used to heavier weight, and also using these to just try and help that lockout as well. I do like to use the technique boards as opposed to plates, although if you don't have technique boards you can still use plates as well. It's just as good. I don't like doing deadlifts in a rack. I prefer to have the plates on something so that it feels similar to the actual lift off the floor itself. So that 220 moved nice and easy. So yeah, with these I'm just working up to a top set really. I'm not doing any back off sets. I just start with low weight and just build the weight up, and then just do one top set like I'm doing now. So last week I did a top set of 6 reps at 230 kilos or 507 pounds. So yeah, last week was 6 reps. I've dropped to 5 now. Increased the weight by 20 kilos, 250 kilos or 550 pounds for 5 reps. And yeah, that felt decent. It wasn't easy, but I could have done another couple of more reps there, I believe. Moving on now to the farmer's hold. So I basically like to just do 2 warm-up sets just to like warm up my grip. But the first set is 10 seconds and just 64 kilos, nice, light and easy. And then for the second warm-up set, I just do 5 seconds. So just to get a feel for the weight, but at the same time not fatigue my grip either. So this session was a much improved session on last week. So last week I went to 109 kilos per hand or 240 pounds. But I didn't use any chalk and tried to hold it for 60 seconds. But unfortunately I only managed 40 seconds. But if you've seen that video, you'll realise that I didn't grip it properly. This time I did, and I used chalk. So this was much better. 15 kilos more than last week per hand, and I held it longer as well. So I was really pleased with this. So in the competition it's 120 kilos per hand. So this is 4 kilos heavier than in the comp. I wanted to get 60 seconds with a little bit of room to spare. Unfortunately it didn't quite go that way. So got to 35 seconds now, and this was alright. Unfortunately I did only manage to hold it for 55 seconds. I probably could have held it for another couple of seconds, but I wasn't going to get 60 seconds. If I could have got 60 seconds without going to fatigue, knowing that I could have done a few more seconds, I'd have been happy with that. But still 55 seconds is not too bad. I probably could have pushed a couple more seconds there, but I didn't want to go to total failure. So I think on the day, I do believe I'm capable of at least 60 seconds. And of course on the day I'm going to, the adrenaline's been going, I'm going to be holding on for grim death. As long as I don't make any mistakes, I think I can get 60 seconds. But again, it depends on what the other guys do. There are a lot of people in this competition. I believe at the moment there's at least 19 guys, and that is a lot for an Opens. Could be more between now and then. I'll have a look at that and get back to you. But yeah, it's a big Opens. There's a lot of people here. In most Opens, strongman competitions, sometimes you might only get 6 guys. And then of course you've got to factor into the fact that sometimes people don't turn up as well. I've done competitions before where there should have been like 20 guys or 22 guys and only 16 guys turn up. So sometimes people don't show up either. They pay their money and they don't show. So although there's 19 at the moment on the day, there might only be 15, but that's still a lot for an Opens comp. So, sandbag to shoulder. This is another event I've got in the strongman competition. So last week I did sandbag emom. Just having a little water break now in between sets. So this is every minute on the minute. Obviously I've edited the rest times so that you can just see me doing the sets. So just going for 10 minutes here. Last week I did 10 minutes for the 105 bag, but this time I've changed it up a bit. So for the first 6 minutes I did the 230 pound sandbag, and then from the 7th minute onwards the 300 pound sandbag. So it's 10 minutes of work in total, 6 minutes on the 230 bag and 4 minutes on the 300 bag. And this was really hard, actually, to be honest. I want to get to a point where I can do the 300-pound sandbag for 10 minutes straight. I really like these emoms because it's good practice. I get to pick up the sandbag lots of times and really practice. But at the same time, conditioning is built as well because I'm barely resting. You know, it takes about 15-20 seconds for me to lift the bag, and so my rest time is literally 40-45 seconds, and that is not a lot of time. This was really hard, actually, to be honest. So to try and do 10 sets of this is going to be a big ask, but I want to be able to do it because I want to know that in a fatigue state at the end of that comp I can still pick up a 140 bag, because if I can do that, then yeah, maybe a 160 bag might be on the cards. 160 is my max, but if I can do that at the end of a comp in a fatigue state, that'd be really good. But I want to get at least 140. I don't want to go for 160 and fail. If I can get 140, at least I still get a number on the board. So yeah, just putting that back in its place. So yeah, that's 10 sets done. Hopefully I'll be able to improve on that next time. Okay, so yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I believe the next session should be Sunday, and that's going to be more pressing. The log into Axel, just going to practice that. So yeah, I'm going to sign off now. And yeah, please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe.